All right, all right.
Oh, I gotta get this.
You want the YouTube link in the private chat?
Yeah, I gotta send it to a couple people.
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Give me a second.
Thank you.
That's what I would need to.
Oh, this coffee tastes so good. Oh, I got it. I got it right here. I got it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I got this. Thank you.
I mean, every time I go live, it puts out a link to our YouTube anyway, but I'll reshare it.
Yeah, mine's not even showing up on my feed. We are so professional.
Yeah, very professional, my good old son.
Yeah, it's me and you getting pissed every week.
God, y'all were so drunk last week.
I don't know what you're on about.
Of course you don't.
I'm drunk every week.
Extra special double dose of drunk. I was like, God damn it.
I don't think I was that bad last week.
You don't remember us getting Ricky as a patron?
No, I wasn't there.
I said it like 40 times when we talked about it.
I wasn't there.
This is when you invoke baby brain and be like, oh, you know, my sleep is so scattered, sometimes I forget things.
Exactly. Always me.
All right, you motherfuckers, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. Swee schwa swoo. What is up, internets? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, and all that good stuff. Austin, Q, what up, y'all? This is the Bin Podcast. My name is Mikey Famine. With me, I have Wayne, Maker, Shartan, Rayan, Run, and a good friend of the pod, my homie, Easium. Ease is with us. What up, Ease? How you doing, man?
Mikey, thank you. Thank you for having me on. This is a great podcast.
Thank you for lying right to our faces. I appreciate that.
Really selling it. Really selling it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to stretch out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that post that he did. Like, thank you for inviting me. You have a very great podcast.
Wayne, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's getting late here, but you know, I'm here for the bands.
Yeah, here for the bands. Mr. Viking, sir, how are you?
I am very good, thank you. I am looking forward to having another great show. A bit more sober than last week. I have to apologize for might have gotten a few drinks in me.
Perhaps.
I'm sorry, it has never happened before. It won't happen again.
No, it's such an anomaly.
First time for
Yeah,
everything.
first time, yeah.
First
yeah.
time for everything,
It's not,
I guess.
Yeah, it's not like anybody's been drunk or fallen asleep on this podcast before, so.
Boys like to have fun, don't they?
Yeah.
Boys like to have
Yeah,
fun.
they do. But I am fucking excited having Ease here. I've been really looking at his Instagram. You're an artist, aren't you, Ease?
yes, sir.
And of course, Mikey, who is our social media manager, is going to post your Instagram handle in the chat right
Thank you.
now. Tell us a bit about your art and how you got into it.
Well, my art is from. I'm a graffiti writer from New York back in the 80s, early 90s. My influence into art comes from my mom really keeping me up to date with not up to date. Sorry, I'm still waking up, guys. Pardon.
You're good. You're good.
No. I just realized I've talked to you before through Mikey.
Yeah. We last week we touched on it a bit, but it was pretty much my mom keeping me up to taking me to museums, classical music, teaching me the arts, the greatest artists that ever lived. And as I got older, I got so into it, I studied them, and then I learned how to draw, how to paint, and I've now made it a craft. I'm more interested in doing what I like to do, not what I have to do.
Yeah.
I have that opportunity, so I'm taking it. Why not? You only live once, right?
YOLO.
I'm making it. I'm trying to make a bigger career out of my craft than I used to do. I want to put more attention to it.
Do you work full time as an artist, or do you have a day job?
Now I do. Now it's pretty much all full time. It used to be murals. I was getting lucky out here in Los Angeles. I do get galleries and shows, but due to the lockdown, things are a little slow right now. And yeah, everything's kind of reverted to online, just networking online and trying to keep up to date and trying to just maintain somehow. And then another part is just me being unable to perform due to wear and tear, arthritis, fibromyalgia. That keeps me from doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really changed my life. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to, not where, just how to move forward. It's been a little tricky. Yeah.
And you're also the meme master of Twitter, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess the meme. I guess so. I just that's where you can come see how I think. I try to separate it from my art. I don't kind of don't want to taint it with the way I think, and I'm pretty brutal with it. So
yeah, but dude, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 posts, 22, 23 posts within the last 24 hours. What the fuck, dude?
I don't sleep, and they're sporadic. Like, you'll get one every hour.
We'll just congratulate Jartan for counting over 20 without his shoes and socks off.
Right?
He didn't have to use his ears and teeth.
You can just use your teeth.
My teeth are fucking falling out. I don't know.
No, so I have a it's kind of like, so right now I'm in America, and things are upside down here. And one of the things that I learned as a graffiti artist was kind of marketing. And the more you put your name out there, the more fame that you get. So kind of the same rules apply. Right now, there's a message that has to be seen, and what better way to do it than to just bombard social media with hashtags and images that I guess influence you in some way or another. You will stop and look at what I have to put. I'll make sure that you read at least or look at the meme to get your attention. I try not to make them too wordy, and it's just kind of images, violent images that will stick in your head.
I know you say that you try and separate your art from your Twitter and everything, but with what you're doing at the moment, the two are inextricably linked. They're like, so how do you?
So what I mean separate, what I mean by separate is that if you look at my art, I won't paint too much controversy into it. You'll see it if you know what you're looking at.
Okay.
But I try to do my best not to put that controversy, put that I like to be free with my art. I like to paint fantasy art. I like to paint anything. So when I mean not mix it is the way I think, I try not to let it mix with what I like to believe. I like to draw aliens. I like to draw space. I like to. That's the separation I'm talking about.
So that being said, do you see that your art is an escapism from what you're really thinking?
Oh, it's always been. Yeah, it's always been an escape. It's always been a way of finding freedom where there's no freedom. You find a hole in the wall or a underpass where you can go paint freely without being harassed. It's always been an escape. Yes. Oh, and it helps tremendously because now that I can't go paint the mural, I can't go paint the walls and do what I used to. You end up spending a lot of time frustrated and falling into depression. and the art will pull me out. It will pull you out if you have a hobby. So if it's music, it's writing.
I just find it interesting that you're stating that you like to have your memes and your Twitter over here, and then your art over here, and you try to separate the two, but they're both kind of influential of what you're trying to do, because you wouldn't have the artwork where you're trying to escape the reality of your Twitter and meme work.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So
I don't hide who I am, so I won't change my name on Twitter from my Instagram. And again, if you look at my art, recently, for the first time, I actually posted something political on my page with BLM and Kids in Cages on my last post. That's the first time I ever did. But you looking back, everything is just very, it's very expressive. It's not a message. It's just me letting go, being really free with the paint and not worrying about what it is that I'm doing. And if it looks good, great. And even if I don't like it, I'll post it because somebody else might appreciate it. So there's where again, it's not a separation where I try to not intermingle them. I know I'm intermingled because, again, if I really wanted to separate it, I'd change my name. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm aware that, hey, you're going to go to my page and see what I paint. But again, I try to keep my art expressive and my thoughts as literal as possible. So that's the separation. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. What I think what we're going to do is that we have some news we have to talk about with drinking, but we've gotten to know Ease a little bit. But let's get into some regular programming. And of course, everybody watching, if you want to ask questions for Ease about his art, about anything, just please put that in the chat and we'll relate to him. Of course, we are going to do our little Patreon. And because our lovely Brenna isn't with us tonight, I have the honor.
Say it like Brenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can do a Californian accent, you think?
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it, and she'll kill me. So,
I'll send you up.
So I'm not doing that. I'm doing that. That's me. So we have. I'm going to start from our first two LA patrons. We got Richard. We got Kristen. We got Aussie. We've got Puffalopagus. We got Stuart. We got Kat. We got David. We got Miss Nana, and we got our newest patron, Ricky, which we apparently talked about last week. I think.
I had to remind them.
Welcome, Ricky. Yeah. So I've been told. So they say. Thank you so much. If you want to support the show, if you like what we do here, please go into patreon.com/thebinpodcast and get your pledges in. We really need you to help us out, even if it's just $1 a month. Please just put that in, because it costs us a lot of money to keep this going, and we want to spend more time. And we want. Yes, it's not like we're going to stop doing it. We're still going to do it. We just want to get better at it. And to get better at it, we need you to help us out just a little bit. So please go into patreon.com/thebinpodcast and get your pledges in. You can get everything from $1 to $100 a month.
Do $100. Do $100. Just 1 month.
Please don't do $100.
Just do your whole year's worth of donations all in one go. Just do.
Yeah, we're not doing that. And new for the week is that we have stickers now. We are going to be sending these out to all of our Patreons. Patrons. We're going to be sending these out to all our patrons. There are also going to be for all our guests and everybody who's been participating for the show. So thank you very much. And that's it. Patreon.com/thebinpodcast.
Get him out of solo mode.
Yes. And I forgot to say also, we are working on getting some more merch out to you. We are going to be displaying this merch in a very unorthodox way in about a month or so. Of course, you're going to be looking forward to that. We also need you to do this for us. We need you to go in, like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube or Twitch. we'll rather change your platform from Facebook, because we are not going to do live streams on Facebook after January 1st, because Facebook has basically screwed us over.
Yep. And if I can, just a little quick nugget in this Facebook thing. So Facebook recently announced that they're no longer going to allow DJs or bands to stream their music live.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. I got the article right here. I was actually reading it before you came on.
You want to pull
Give
it up?
me a second. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
wild.
I got it on my other computer because I'm
Shut
rich and stuff.
up.
But I can send it to because I have Macs, not like
Fucking
on my
elitist,
computer.
I didn't
elitist
know
pig.
working with Thor Trump over here.
I have the best computers. I have the
I
biggest
probably
mouse.
have more money on my account than
Tremendous amount
fucking
of
Trump
money.
does. He's broke.
Tremendous amount of money.
I have a magnificent mouse. It's so big. And you have to have really big hands to use it.
He's probably sitting there going, look, I've got my African American over here.
Look at my African American over here. What a piece of shit. I hate that guy. God.
That kills me. I just
Dude.
boggles me to see how much are they paying you? Like you're being paid at that point.
This
You're being paid.
motherfucker is wild as fuck.
Mhm.
And they can't get enough of his ass. That's why I was like,
Hmm.
go ahead and get this. Let me go ahead and try and get this visa paperwork filled out. GTFO.
Can you imagine if Candace Owens got to sit down with Donald Trump?
He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know who she was.
Yeah.
My beautiful African American Candace
It's like,
That city hall thing was embarrassing. Like, I mean, as living here, and there has to come a point where, I guess, reality kicks in, but it's not. It's just not. And you have him on national television, and still there's this part in government that does nothing. And there's my problem. What are you appeasing? It's insane. Yeah, you can get into a bunch of reasons, legitimate reasons, really good ones as far as laws and money. But even then, there comes a point, and it's just not. I don't see it.
It's just become religious now. It's religious now.
Yeah.
which is so
Mhm.
weird. It's so weird to me.
Well, it's about laws. So the religious want to overturn laws like Roe versus Wade. They want to introduce religion into public schools. There are reasons that they're involved, and instead of the conservative side saying, "Look, we can't mix church and state," they're mixing church and state. I mean, currently there's the Arab nation found out that they could make money off Christian propaganda. And that's why, if you look it up, you'll see senators and congressmen, along with pastors, getting on flights paid by the Arab nation to go over there so that they can promote their Christianity and get paid. This is happening now. This is real news. If you look into it and you're into your politics, you will see that this is happening.
It's all about the green at the end of the day.
Yeah, how much money can you give us so that we can push our propaganda, and in turn, we'll get our congregations to vote for you. We'll get them to, follow through, but you must pass these laws, because it's not about the money. It's never been about the money. The money's an illusion.
What is
crash regardless.
that saying in the Bible when it talks about a donkey going through the eye of a needle?
A rich man, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven.
Yeah, and you can present that, or whatever the jet's called. So you got a man running around in this like flash motor. He's got a private jet. He's got a mansion, and he's a rich man.
Uh-huh.
But doesn't Jesus tell people to get rid of all of your possessions and live in a humble life?
Wayne, what are you saying? Is there hypocrisy in religion?
If I were
No.
a rich man,
No, what I'm saying is that comparison in the hypocrisy,
Yeah.
in the sense of Trump stating what he states, and they're going, nah, that's fine, he's all right.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about Trump.
That's one of many of paradoxes that's the only thing I can call it, a fucking paradox.
It is a paradox.
Yeah, to see that occur, to see this nation of religious people throw away everything that I have seen them stand for this,
and again, they're constitutionalists that separate church from state.
Yeah.
When it suits.
That what part?
When it suits. So
yes. When it suits. Even now, you have the Democratic Party playing into the church, to appease them, to get the vote. And while I understand it, in politics, so here's my issue. I don't like. Why the fuck Biden? Like there were so many other candidates. Bernie, for example, had the nation behind him.
Some of them.
The majority would have probably stuck behind Bernie before they stuck behind Biden. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's not that he had the majority; he had a nation behind him. So, it just right now I'm like, okay, fuck, fine. What I have no other choice, but at least I can talk to one side better than I can talk to the other. So that's what I'm voting for. I'm voting for the opportunity to open doors, because the only way that we're going to change anything is to get involved, to stay involved.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're going to actually to be able to change the Constitution, as heretical as that sounds.
It needs to be changed.
It needs to change.
There's some loopholes that motherfuckers are exploiting the shit out of right now.
Yes. So as an American, again, as a citizen of the United States, that sounds like, what are you saying? No, we need to tear that shit apart, and we need to rewrite a new one, a new progressive way. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is with a side that we can speak to and communicate with, even if we don't agree.
Hold on, wait.
And that needs to happen.
Speaking of which, I'm working to get us an excellent guest who is running for Congress.
The one we've already got.
Another excellent guest. He is running for Congress in California. I forget which district it is, like 9. I don't know. But he's an independent, and I talked to him on VFU, the podcast. And he's like, yo, Democrats and Republicans are fucking liars. Like, if they wanted to get shit done, they would have fucking did it.
Got it.
Like in those words. Like, that's how this dude talks. He fucking plays guitar. He plays, he used to ride motocross. Loves to smoke a bowl every once in a while. This is our kind of guest. And hopefully we can get him on either next week, or we'll have to, he's got small children and he's in California. So we might have to do a different time to get him in and then play it back later.
Just got to jump off 2 seconds, gents. Just got to jump off 2 seconds.
Yep. But he's a hilarious dude. Stephen Cox, at Real Stephen Cox, if you guys want to check him out.
Okay.
Oh, what up, Brazil? Brazil in the house.
Capoeira.
We getting international up in this B.
Yeah.
Oh, are you trying your new mic, Short Time? Because it is not working.
No, I am not. I just muted myself. Sorry. I only know how to pick up girls in Puerto Rican.
That's Jesus. Do we want to go to the first bullet point? Which one was yours, Short Time?
Are you on Discord?
Oh, he's in Rio. That's what's up. My friend from high school actually went down to Rio for the games, for the Olympics. Fucking triple jumper. I know an Olympic triple jumper. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
The world is... Oh, go ahead.
You brought back a memory. That was my high school shit, track and field. I was a jumper.
Yeah, I ain't got that shit in me. I'm a distance runner.
Mhm. I could, but I didn't want to. That was just
I would be in my vibe, man. Everybody, that was the one fucking track and field event where everyone would leave me alone.
right. That's where I found in track. But the reason I stuck to track and field was there was just more rotation. It wasn't just always running around the fucking track over and over.
Alex from the Britons. What's up, Alex? Shartan, your first topic for today.
Yes. All right. So, where did all my links go? Yeah, they're a fucking Discord. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
They're in the side chat too. You posted them.
Side chat.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, I can't click those links.
Just copy and paste them.
Or I just go into Discord and click them.
Oh, this just came through
right.
this just came through the thing. I don't know if anybody is a big fan of the show Cheer. Not Cheers, the bar show, but Cheer, like this like cheerleading high school musical bullshit.
I don't know.
One of the dudes who lived in the town that I just moved away from, Jerry Harris, arrested for child pornography.
There's a segue.
This just in, and now Shartan with your article.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
That's none of our business.
Don't do the
right.
Kermit sip. Don't hit him with the Kermit.
Yeah, have a breather.
Oh boy. Oh, Alex says Wayne is beautiful.
Thank you.
Alex, you need glasses.
Yeah, you need to maybe change your resolution. You might be on like 48p or something.
Might need to get a description screen.
And then Austin said he ran the 200 and the 400. Yeah, the 400 was my shit.
Right.
Oh, look at this.
What is that in yards?
Goggins.
You don't use meters, do you? You use that weird thing. Like how many yards is it?
We have to beat you assholes all across the world, so that's why we use meters. Okay.
Okay, so that's Usain Bolt.
You wish you was
right.
American. You wish you was one of us.
He runs 100 meters, my friend.
Yo, that motherfucker is not. Yo, I didn't realize how big that motherfucker was. I'm not running a race against Usain Bolt. That motherfucker is 6'13". The fuck out of here. This big ass motherfucker running. No, that's cheating. His legs longer than the track. Oh, fuck that. He a hack. Johnsley, what up, man?
So yeah, all right. I'm gonna try to get into this, which is quite weird after the child pornography thing from what was it, High School Musical?
Or Cheer, the show Cheer, Jerry Harris.
Yeah, all right. But here's the deal. So you want me to share a screen?
Yes.
Yes,
can
do
read
that.
along.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Share the screen. Yeah.
Sharing screen.
And I will post this. Which one is this? Yeah, our USA Today. Okay.
Yeah.
I will post the
All right.
link in the side chat in case you guys at home want to follow along.
Yes. So QG's quite controversial on that.
Jot down quickly. This is in use of the fair policy procedure that YouTube have.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
We don't have to actually do it.
No, I'm just saying, just in case someone flags it.
Oh, yeah, they're fine. We're not playing a video, are we?
Yeah. No. We
Yeah.
don't play videos
Yeah.
because we can't do that.
Exactly.
Because we are live. But the thing is, there's this movie called Cuties on Netflix. Netflix fucked up the ad campaign for this, and it was just fucking tasteless what they did. And apparently the guy who did the ad hadn't seen the movie. But it was all a matter of time before our entertainment became ground zero for a country's current culture wars. The French coming-of-age film Cuties' first controversy, with marketing material showing 11-year-old girls in suggestive poses, but the tumult has already hit a fever pitch since its release, with U.S. congressmen calling for Netflix to remove the film and asking authorities to investigate whether the streaming service or filmmakers violate federal law against the production and distribution of child pornography. Not to mention many social media missives denouncing the films with hashtag cancel Netflix hashtag. I think we'll stop the share there. And has anybody seen the movie Cuties?
I haven't watched it.
All right. Do you know what it's about, or do you want me to have a quick rundown?
Do a quick rundown just for the people who may not have seen it at all. I know kind of what it's about, but
right. So it's
Gumbolas, what's up?
It's shut up. It's this film about young girls who are in a dance group, and they're doing very adult dances. They're doing the same dances as adult dancers are doing.
Twerking.
Yeah, they're twerking. But it's not just twerking. They are doing that as a part of the whole scheme, right? But it's a part of the dance. It's a part of the choreography. But they are doing the same sort of dances as grown-up hip hop dancers are doing. So they are quite suggestive in their material. The controversy is that having young girls doing these sexual gestures borders on child pornography. And I really wanted to play this clip, but I can't do that. We'll see if we can do it post-production. So if you want to go in and follow us on Spotify, we'll post it there.
So here's my question. I have a lot of issues with today's society for any number of reasons. I think a lot of them are modesty issues that I have. I don't think it's okay to put little kid, like mommy and daughters should not wear the same clothes, if that makes sense. And that's just me. I know my kid, when the day comes, will not be dressed a certain way. However, things change and the culture changes around you, whether your ideas are taken on by everybody else or not. But it's weird that little kid beauty pageants are still a thing. Little kid cheerleading is still a thing. There's all kinds of shit where little girls are asked to do adult grown woman shit. And a lot of that is sexualized.
Yes. But here's the thing.
And now a movie comes out doing the exact same thing that America fucking props up and supports. And, I have the best cheerleading squad ever. These girls are 14. What the fuck are you talking about? What are they cheerleading? No one can fucking hear them. So pretty much you want them in the fucking uniform dancing around, right? That's weird.
So what we give me a second.
Let me just get this in. As a father of a young daughter that watches certain things on YouTube, I really can speak to this. So, Jartan, fill your boots, but I'm going to go in after you. Don't mind.
Yeah. So the filmmaker and the French filmmaker who made this film, because it's a French film, is very critical of how we portray young girls in the media. And this is a critical film. Like, she's doing this to put people's eyes on what she feels is an actual problem. And I think we sometimes need to see the ugly truth. We need to see this. It needs to be portrayed for us to understand how fucked up it is that 11-year-old dance like
strippers,
like adults,
like strippers.
Yeah.
Which is nothing. There's nothing wrong with strippers, by the way. Strippers are perfectly fine, but strippers are over 18, And you know what I'm saying? They're grown ass women.
And if you're a stripper and you want to participate in the show, just send us an.
Fuck's sake.
I know some, and they're very intelligent young ladies, and they'd probably destroy us.
Yeah, they just strip to pay their intuition. I know it. I know the myth.
But listen, Mikey, Zlatan is appealing to the foghorn leghorns out there. That's what he wants. I say, boy.
I say.
So times are changing, right? And as much as I don't want to see my nieces, you know, it's about the way that we have grown to sexualize the woman and her anatomy. It's like they're ashamed to like show skin. There are certain, yes, I think to sexualize a child is beyond horrific, and you deserve death if I'm responsible. But you know, there comes a point where you need to empower a lady, a girl. You need to show them and teach them that, you know, there's no difference between her and a man, and she can do whatever she wants. For ages, let's talk about tribes in Africa that have these dances, ritual dances, that are seen as sexual these days, but no, it's just a way of naturally moving, and they've been doing this for thousands of years.
Right.
Cheerleading and all that is just another form of expression for a young lady who's coming up to be able to use her body. Not all women can body lift. So they need the exercise. They can do gymnastics a lot better. So yeah, let's encourage more activity that will promote. To sexualize it, that is the problem. And that is a fucking issue, like Mikey said, with pageants, with just stupid things that force a young mind to grow up into something that, you know, they need to do on their own.
All right. So we all. Wait. Yeah, wait.
All right. See, this is the thing. Sexualizing children. If you find kids sexy, you're a fucking nonce. You're a paedophile.
Right.
Right. So my daughter watches all this shit on YouTube and like goes, "Oh look, Dad, I can do this. I can do that." I'm like, "Oh, what are you fucking doing? Stop being silly. Don't do that. Don't do that." And the reason I'm saying don't do that is because there are fucking nonces out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just stop it for that reason. You can have fun. Just messing around, like, "Oh, look, Dad, I'm twerking." I'm like, "Sienna, stop it. It's not funny." And she'll just carry on doing it anyway. But the bottom line is, you cannot sexualize a child if you see them as a child.
Right.
You see them as a grown fucking woman or man, that's different. If you think that sexualizing children is a thing, then there's an issue.
Yeah.
There's an issue with you. And it all goes back to that whole the lady does protest too much. You know, when you get these like these pastors that are like so anti-gay, turns out they're gay.
Right.
Because they're protesting so much against it because they're of their own feelings. And I feel that a lot of the people that are speaking out against this particular show are doing it for those reasons. Oh, look how Christian we are. Look how pure we are. And everyone else is like, "Oh, fuck it. It's just a bunch of kids just dancing around." Fuck.
Yeah.
But it highlights the over-sexualization.
Yeah.
It highlights the exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
And it highlights the fact that there are people that are willing to, you know, buy into that.
Right.
But if you're just kind of, as a layman who's just as a kid dancing, it's no problem.
Yeah.
Why are these people getting so exercised about it? Why?
And I think the other part of it too is this is a French filmmaker, right?
Yeah. Whose entire point is to highlight the fact that people are doing this to exploit these kids.
I think it's the European mindset is different than here, because
Most
even if you're an atheist in America, you probably left some sort of evangelical or Baptist upbringing that you now kind of have a bias that you don't quite understand. Like, still to me, I would prefer if young ladies, and this is me speaking completely out of turn as somebody with no kids and I never grew up as a little girl, so I don't know. But I kind of wish things were closer to the way that they were when I grew up, where girls and boys traditionally wore the same shit. Like, everybody just wore their favorite fucking t-shirt and some fucking jean shorts. And then you still had your little crushes, and then life went on. We weren't really thinking like that. But for me to grow up in that era and then look around now and it's like, yo, why do you have your kid in the tightest clothes possible? Not that that's my bag. Not that that's the shit that gets me off or some shit, not on some weird shit. But it's just like, yo, why you got your kid out here like that when you know there's nasty motherfuckers out there? Like why not give them that level of protection? Or am I stifling that young lady's ability to be themselves? I don't know what the right answer is. I'm more or less asking. Chat, if you're in there, let me know.
Yeah,
I think we all agree that parents who are, because kids don't come up with this shit themselves. Like, the kids in that movie, the running force behind them are their parents who want them to become professional dancers in the future and all that, right? They're in this
dance mums. Oh my fucking god!
So they're in this dance group and they're doing all of this stuff. But is it right to show 11 and 12-year-old girls in suggestive positions in a movie just to get your point through?
How is it suggestive?
They are doing, like, they're twerking. They are doing.
How is that suggestive?
Right.
No, but give me a second.
No, I'm not.
All right, because
it's only suggestive if you're thinking that way.
Right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, they are doing the same sexual dances that adult dancers are doing.
I don't give a fuck. It's a kid.
Right.
Absolutely. I agree with you. On that. But are we okay to show that in a movie?
Why not?
To make a point.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, because if you think it's suggestive, the problem is with you.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're 100% right.
Mikey?
I'm trying, like, I think we're split 50-50 down the middle here. I don't know.
No, because I'm definitely with Wayne and Ease on this.
Oh, so I don't know what I don't know that what purpose does it serve to have kids dancing this way? Because because you're acting like these are just kids being kids. These are kids being directed by adults.
No. I'm not. What I'm saying is it's the parents behind them who pressure them to do this. They would not dance like this if they were not taught to dance like this, right?
Like someone's teaching little kids stripper moves.
Yes,
and then I think
it's not that they're teaching it; they're encouraging.
No. There's choreographers.
No. Give me a second.
There's choreographers planning this movie.
Nothing, but there's So then hold on. So the point, before it goes off on a tangent, because all right. So the point is it wrong to use this footage and project it in this manner when it should not be? Is that pretty much the whole thing?
My question is more because it is a problem that even what we talk about with the pensions and all that is a problem, that we are doing these things, that some parents are doing this to their kids, right? It's a problem. We all agree on that. I feel. Is it okay to show this, to put a highlight on a problem for a filmmaker who has identified a problem? Are they allowed to make a movie saying that this is a problem because that's what she's trying to do.
Sure, that's what she wanted to portray.
Yeah, that is what she wanted to portray with her movie.
So she was successful, obviously.
She definitely did that.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. It's not my interest. Again, getting back to the whole thing, I am not interested in watching something like that. It's no fun to me. There's no interest. There's no anything other than exploitation. There's just an exploitation as we are putting it. You want to talk about, what it is? I think we're making a big deal out of nothing right now. Don't give shit like that a platform. Don't encourage it. Don't move it forward. Don't acknowledge it. Hey, you have a sick thought like that. You know what? You got a problem, and I am moving on.
I want to highlight something that brother who's not here right now, Cortez, highlighted in a tweet earlier. All these people kicking off about this show Cuties are also supporting Donald Trump, who run Miss Teen USA, would walk into the dressing room whenever he felt like he was just doing an inspection.
But
bunch of fucking hypocrites.
But does that give us the moral high ground on people when?
Yeah, fucking done.
No, when you put out a movie doing the same shit, when you literally make
no. But this is what you get it wrong.
Okay,
but here's where you get it wrong. Because the reason she did that is to put a highlight on the problem.
I mean, it's exploitive. Yeah, I see crazy shit like that all the time. Again, the artist obviously made a point very well done because you got somebody upset.
Yeah,
I am aware of it. If you're gonna ask me, don't give it a platform. Don't let it upset you. It's obvious. Somebody made it evident. All this shit is happening. We're very well aware of it. This is okay. So getting back to what we originally started on, where people need to focus and stay on point, stay on the subject for progression. These things are exploitations, but don't let them be distractions. Don't let them lead you down that rabbit hole, whether it's moral, whether it's right, whether it should be done or not. Okay, thank you for making me aware of it. Now I have to add that onto my list. So when I go fight, properly and professionally, and present myself in court in front of Congress, I can actually, be heard. It's about them giving you the time of day because you're presenting your case properly. And if you're going to come in there on some he said, she said moral ground, they're going to be like, you know what, get the hell out of here. And that's the focus. Stay focused on the problem and not the distractions.
Oh, and speaking of the devil,
hello,
Cortez. I just used your tweet as a point.
Awesome.
That's how I know Wayne wrong.
Cortez, how long you been listening? Sort your mic out, mate.
Yeah. Immer, IMUR, in the chat says, anyone could tell that the footage would be enticing to an unhealthy mind. The only thing I'd buy is that they intentionally exploited children to escalate the conversation through controversy. I haven't seen it, but it really comes down to the framing. If it's portrayed through the male gaze, so to speak, then yeah, that's a huge problem. You can document a thing without you can document a thing that is exploitive without necessarily furthering exploiting the subject. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
yes.
Does it have to be this to talk about that?
Yes.
You have to put more kids in tight things twerking to say that kids in tight things twerking is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I say yes. Because if you're aroused, you're a fucking nonce.
It's not that you don't put out child porn just to say I'm trying to trap child pornographers. You don't make new. It's not child porn. You fucking idiot. You're not listening to the example that I'm trying to make here.
Sorry, go on.
I would never And if I'm grand ruler of the universe, I would never say, okay, guys, make some child porn so that we can trap people who like child porn. Like, putting out this movie is essentially doing what it needs to do for those people. You don't need to do this to, you know what I'm saying, to combat that problem.
No. But this is like saying that American History X was a fucking recruiting movie for white supremacy, or saying that Requiem for a Dream was telling everybody to do drugs.
Yeah, that's a great shout, Jartan. That's a great shout.
So,
I mean, what I got to think about it is this: do you need to exploit people to show that people are being exploited?
They aren't exploited. These kids were well fucking taken care of. It's not a documentary. It's a fucking fictional movie with child fucking actors being well taken care of. I haven't
seen it, so I can't judge it based on that.
I have, and it's a good fucking movie that highlights a fucking problem with adults exploiting fucking children.
And that's what it's meant to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good fucking watch.
You have a gray bottomed hat?
Hmm?
No, it's just the green screen, I think.
Okay.
So what she's trying to say is like these parents and these people who are doing these things to these kids that are exploiting them, that it's like it's not a documentary, it's a fucking fictional fucking film. Like I would be more all of these documentaries that we get over here with the children pageants and all of that, it's just fucking weird to me. Like fucking hell, none of my daughters will ever be able to fucking do that. Fuck no. But she's making a fictional feature to highlight a problem in society. And she's using 11 and 12-year-olds to put on that. We can't get bogged down in just the fact that they're dancers in this movie. It's a bigger fucking problem, right? And saying that it's child pornography and saying that it entices child pornography is like saying that fucking Edward Norton was the big recruiter of the white supremacy movement, for fuck's sake.
For once, I'm 100% in agreement with Jartan. 100% in agreement.
Well,
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
And can I get your honest opinion on this question?
Who?
So these problems have been talked for a long time. The child trafficking and those issues, they've been talked about for a long time.
This is not about child trafficking.
Why is it that just right now?
Let him make his point. Say again, Cortez.
Yeah. So I'm talking about exploitation. So why is it that all of these sex crimes, we throw them all in the same bag? Why are they now becoming at the center point of political debates when people have been talking about this for a long time?
So here's the deal.
Why is it that the people who are the most outraged about it, why do they not care about the allegations of their own, but they only care about the allegations of their enemies?
Well, that's politics 101.
Yeah.
But like if we're going to talk about this, like these kids are not being trafficked, they're not being abused in any legal way, right? They're not being sexually harassed or anything. They are just being taught to dance in a very in a not age appropriate way. In a not age appropriate way.
Provocative.
Yeah, provocative way, right? So,
again, to my point, it's not provocative if you just look at them as just kids.
No, but this is what I'm trying to get. It's like I don't want to say provocative because what I want to say is like not age appropriate. Like I wouldn't want my daughter.
Why?
Why not to dance like this?
Why not?
Why?
Yeah.
Because this is not something that they come up with. If they were standing around watching
which is what I was saying.
Give me a second. You asked me a question. Can I answer it?
Yeah. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So if my daughter all of a sudden was standing, she's 8, well, almost 8, standing in front of the TV with the what movie, what music video, I would say, like, can you, like, no, you're not allowed to watch that. Turn it off. Because it's not age appropriate, right?
Right.
Can we all agree that it's not age appropriate?
I wouldn't want my child watching pornography or exploitation of their bodies at such a young age.
Yeah, but would you like them to watch music videos of adult women dancing in a sexual way?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but do you see how they will mimic that because these are their idols?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I see it every day. I see it every fucking day.
We do, right? We see it every day, and then they try to mimic that. But the point of this is where we try to make these young boys and girls try to act like adults when they are participating in recreational activities. They should be allowed to be kids, right? And the recreational activities that they go to should be on their own terms. This is what the movie addresses.
Can I pose this, Jartan? Well, the kids that play sports, are they allowed to be kids, or are they training like they're pro athletes?
I don't know how it works over there, but over here, I think they're training. I think they're training the kids a bit too hard.
Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. I was just asking.
Yeah, no, that's
some people take dance as a sport too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I say apples and oranges, if a kid wants to be good at football, like proper football, not your American football.
Shut up.
But you'll take them to training as a means to an end. Whereas if they want to go football for fun, they can do that as well. But if they want to go dancing, we take our daughter dancing, or we used to until lockdown, and all she's doing acrobatics, she's doing a ballet, she's doing a modern, and she's just being her. If she wants to do that, it's fine. But if she doesn't want to do it, it's fine also. The problem you have is the agenda. I see that shows like Dance Mums and what's the other one? That bird, what's her name? Jojo Siwa. All that crap. It's just it's purposefully over sexualized stuff aimed at a certain type of person, and at the same time they're trying to aim it at kids. And that's, I think, where the problem is, because we're blurring those lines. So people are thinking, oh, you're being overly sexualized, but you're also aiming it at young girls to get them into that.
But didn't they say the same thing about Elvis?
Yeah, well, his hip thrusts, but I had to edit him out. Edit his hip thrusts.
Crop him out.
We're talking about Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When his wife like 14?
Yeah. So here's my my synopsis on this. Where's the line at between hip hop dance and sex dance?
It's called The Age of 18.
Well, I'm saying I didn't ask that question. I said, where's the line at?
That's where the line is. That's the arbitrary line.
I'm not defending either or. I'm just trying to get a picture of exactly what we're talking about.
That's the arbitrary line. That's the arbitrary line. So if you're over 18 and you're doing this, it's because you're trying to be provocative and do stuff. If you're under that, you're a kid. End of. That's it. That's it.
So you would probably say they should remove Bratz dolls as well from the Mattel's toy line.
No, because they're
dolls.
What
are you on about? No.
They're dolls. They're just dolls.
What those dolls are, what those girls are playing with, dressed up, makeup, high heels, short skirts, tube tops.
Cortez.
They're playing with those things.
They're dolls. They are dolls. That's it. They're dolls. If you think there's something else, then there's an issue. Not with me.
I think that people get representation from media that they put out, and toys are part of media.
Okay. Do I look like Optimus Prime?
So this
You wish.
so I think we're running into a kind of fork in the road where there is this European model of thinking, and then there's the U.S. model of thinking.
Mhm.
And like I attributed my bias earlier to that Christian upbringing, kind of paints you and taints you away, and that stain ain't
Yep.
really coming off. I think that's
Yep.
that's the culture here, where it, even if it's not quite secular, there's still a stain of Christianity on it, and that might be totally unjustified. But I can tell you right now, we ain't there yet.
Okay, but can I just say one thing, and can I just read one thing before we move on?
All right.
And then let's move to the next one after this. I think
And then we can move
we've
to the
exhausted
next
it.
one after
I
this.
gotta just say one thing. Please, I'll be real fast. Please go on.
Go on, mate.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
on. Go on. Go on.
Ish?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I was gonna let you go first.
No, go first.
No. You're our guest. You should be taking precedent over all of our voices.
Yeah.
Okay. So, our times have changed. Okay, and it's a scenario where we love our kids. Okay, the world is smaller. There's more of us around. And the best example of what's happening right now, and I hope I can kind of sum it up, is that each of us, as a parent and uncle, or as a family member, or just as a friend that loves our others' children, protection, that's our main thing, protecting those that the younger generation.
Yeah.
And this comes from a Joe Rogan. I'll listen to him every now and then, and although there's some things I don't agree with him, and when I was listening to him, I had a little trouble understanding what he was saying, but he spoke about the homelessness here in California, in Los Angeles in particular, and how he went out with his family. And he was like, he told his daughter, hey, stay close to me. She's at a certain age, she's pretty, and it's not so much that he hates on the homelessness, it's the fact that you don't know what is the other person is capable of. And if there's a point to be made here, it's that while you
Sit down.
where you can trust somebody, we can trust your child, your whoever's younger to handle themselves. You don't know what other people are and their intentions are, and there's a lot of homelessness here in California, and his concern is, hey, stay close to me because I don't know what can happen. I don't know how stable these people are. There's a million and one reasons on why to be extremely careful. And then there comes that point where you got to let your kid go out on their own, and you got to trust that they're going to be okay. In between that, there's society that has all these crazy views. I go right back to what I said before. Exploiting it gives it a platform. Exploitation be what it is, and not a distraction of why the hell are we talking about this, guys? Like, there's bigger issues. Like, all right, it's an issue. I agree.
Let's wrap on this. Let's go around the horn. Are you going to watch the movie if you haven't watched the movie?
I had something to say before we do that. So there is a statement from Decor, who made the movie, and she says she cleared from the backlash. People upset with her movie have not streamed it, and quote, I realize that the people who have started this country haven't yet seen the film. Netflix has apologized to the public and to myself. I'm hoping that these people will watch the movie now that it's out. I'm eager to see their reaction when they realize that we're both on the same side of this fight against young children's hypersexualization.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I watched. The only influence I've got is I watched a segment that the Young Turks did, and they were talking about how the whole story of the film was this one girl trying to fit in with these other girls and doing and emulating the things that they were doing. So you got this young black girl with like afro hair trying to iron her hair flat and all these kind of things, and that was the main thrust of the film, more than the sexualization thing. It was more sort of like girls trying to do what they have to do to be accepted, and that for me was what was the main thrust of the film.
All right.
Am I wrong in that, or
Yes. No.
No. Sex.
Let's
they exploit it as much as they can.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Let's go around. Mikey, are you going to see the film?
I don't think so.
Ace
Probably not. I know.
Cortez.
I don't have time to watch that type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll probably watch it in a state of insomnia at some point.
I'm gonna watch Tenet instead. Got Netflix for a different reason.
Yeah, I have no interest in like, oh look, Craig.
No, I don't even like those types of shows. So why would I watch a movie about it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
who does this attract?
Mm-hmm.
It is a good fucking movie. You should fucking see it, and it highlights
I
a
got,
problem in our society.
I haven't even watched the rest of the Harry Potter movies yet.
I haven't seen. No, yeah.
All right, you're out. Like, can we just like get fucking Cortez out of the show right fucking now? If you haven't watched it,
I stopped.
Oh,
I stopped
Jesus.
at Goblet of Fire. I'm not gonna front.
I got like 3 movies left
You
for Harry
are-
Potter. I got
The
like
thing is-
2 Lord of the Rings movies to watch. Not the regular Lord of the
Oh.
Rings, but the prequel movies.
The thing about
all of you are fucking monsters. I have to go take a wait.
You know how long it took me to read that book? I'm not watching a 4-hour movie after I read the book for like a month. I'm straight.
I'm just fucking impressed that you can read, dude.
With the freaking
look at-
hobbits.
Racist.
Wow.
Look at him. I'm surprised.
Wow.
I'm surprised you people can read. You heard him say that? I heard him say you people.
Oh yeah, you put that. Hey, wait! I got a card. It's got big R on it,
Yeah.
and you can give it back to me. Yeah.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, of course.
I'm actually about to buy that game for when I get a PS5. I'm getting Valhalla because that game's going to be awesome.
Wayne.
We are going to talk about that, but all of
Shall
you watching right now, please make sure that you're going to patreon.com/thebigpodcast.
we
Get
already
your
did-
pledges in.
Shh, we already did that. We're not gonna be sloppy with it.
Yes,
We're classy
They're
gentlemen,
good.
all right? They know.
Right.
They know. They know where to
You
go.
want-
you might be. I'm not, and I'm going to go take a wee.
Mute your mic first. God damn
Fuck
it.
off.
I'm just working on my traps while he talks.
Can we just Phil until he gets back? Because I don't think it's fair that we talk
I have
about
a filibuster because, I
Go on.
mean, I'm going to filibuster.
Stop
Go on,
it.
then.
That's disgusting.
Go on.
Wayne, you want to pull up your article?
My article is in the Discord, my friend. I can't do it.
Hold on, Cortez, because this needs to happen. Wayne, because you have a laptop now, I need you to
Yeah.
open up a separate window
Yeah,
and
I'm in
pull
my
up
stream. I'm in
your own fucking article. I am not doing it. You're going to pull up your own article. I believe in you. I have all the faith in the world. You can copy and paste from our private chat and put that into a browser window. Then the article will pop up, and then you're going to read it. I'm not doing it for you.
I am gonna go into my oh shit. Hang on, wait, I think the Discord. I haven't got Discord on there yet.
No, you don't need Discord. Just look in the private chat. The link is right there.
All right, hang on.
Did Wayne? Did you spoke about the article or the tweet that I posted, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm glad you went over that because to me that's very relevant.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Oh God, Mikey, where am I going? I'm going Streamlabs.
Why are you going to stream?
I would do video and video, but I don't want to get a copyright strike
No,
for
we're
posting
not.
the video.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, gentlemen, you got your headphones back on? Yeah, you got them. We just hit 100 subs.
Hooray!
That's what's up.
So now we can change our fucking thing to youtube.com/thebinpodcast as opposed to fucking or whatever the fuck they fucking put their shit.
That's
at.
right.
That means I need lunch in Sanskrit.
All right, Mikey, I've just copied it. Where do I send it to?
You're going to put it into a new browser window so that you can view the article, and then you're going to share your screen. Because my PC has steam and smoke coming out of it from running all of this. So,
All right, hang on.
I believe.
If you only bought a Mac.
And I think very soon, everybody watching, I haven't told the boys this yet, or Brenna. We're gonna be switching over to vMix.
Okay.
So we're gonna be switching over to the creme de la creme of production software. Shout out to David and Ansgar.
Yeah, but like you do know that Zencaster, which we are fucking paying for, has a beta version with video on it.
It's not better than vMix because that's what CNN uses.
Oh, this is running laggy as F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wanted me to pull it up on my computer that's also running the stream. Crazy that.
Ooh, yeah, no, I got that. That is really good. vMix for churches. Can we use that?
We already have a license.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting to pull
All
that
right,
trigger on it.
I'm gonna share my screen.
There he is. Look at him. He's doing it, guys. He's doing it live. Look at him. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Live.
Oh God. Make sure you
Right.
click the window that you want to share.
Yeah, doing it.
Look at him.
And then I'm gonna go.
He has become all right. You switched over? Nice.
There we go.
Yay.
Look at him. He did it.
Look at me.
Look at you. You're sharing an article on the internet live. You've done it. I'm
There's an
proud of you.
advert.
And now, internet literate. Is that
Wayne's got a computer now.
computer literate.
Computer literacy with Wayne Maker.
There we go. Here we go.
Don't play a video. Don't play a video.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Mute
thought.
that.
Yeah, he thought that his phone was a computer just because he used it, but not realized I don't care about people who only use their thumbs.
right. So I think we can
How about
read.
break it down for us, Wayne? Break it down for us.
Put it back,
Right.
Gracie.
So basically, what's happened is our fearless leader has finally admitted. I'm Gabby now, can't I? Our fearless leader has finally admitted that we do not have the capacity to test and trace like he said we would be able to.
Boris Johnson told a lie? No.
So what Boris Johnson has said that he admits that he dropped a bollock. He's dropped a bollock.
Bollocks,
What does that mean? Does that mean he's become a man?
bollocks, yeah. Bollocks, yeah.
He's lost his phone.
Mind your head.
Oh,
Mind your head or I'll buttocks out.
Bollocks, yeah.
Carrier. Fucking wanted it. Alright.
Bollocks, yeah.
Right. So what's going on is he's been sitting here talking about track and trace and testing. Everything
Shut up.
Everything should be great. And he finally admitted in a closed session yesterday that we couldn't do it. We ain't got the capacity. And the reason being
Why not?
is that all the people over the summer that were working in the laboratories doing the tests are university students. And in September, where do university students go in September? Oh,
University.
back to university. So it's like, yeah, fuck it. It's like, you know, that old meme with the geezer throwing the papers up in the air, and the next one picking them up.
Yeah.
That's Boris Johnson right now. That is literally.
Didn't Boris Johnson have COVID at himself at the beginning of this?
Oh yeah, he copped the dose. He copped the dose. He was back, and he was like sitting there going, "Oh well, my friend from Portugal helped me out, and this person." And it's like, what are you doing, mate? Brexit's done. It's all about COVID.
So this is the same guy who was sitting at a table making fun of our president. This is what we have to deal with.
Oh no! we have a mockery of a president. You guys said hold my beer.
Sorry, Cortez. Little lady is getting crazy on the sound waves there.
Yeah, so we've got local lockdowns going on in the northeast, right? So if you take you guys are in Illinois, if you take the northeast quarter of Illinois, however many people that is, we've got 2 million people in lockdown again, which means they're not allowed to go to each other's houses, but they can still go to the pub. They're not allowed to mix with different households, but they can go to McDonald's. It's a fucking mockery.
That's half the country of Norway, for fuck's sake.
It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So everyone, I think, has got complacent. Everyone thinks it's over because the media are not pushing it as much as they were sort of 3 months ago. Everyone's like just cracking on as normal. And the problem with that is the complacency is pushing the R rate up. And our R rate has gone to, well, in these particular regions, it's 70 per 100,000 in some places. In Liverpool, it's 80 per 100,000, I believe. So they're locking people down, but they're not really locking people down. They're just kind of saying, "Nah, don't go to the pub. Nah, do this, go to the shop, you're fine." It's not real.
I really wish that there was like a podcast or something that warned people about this. What, like
in March,
6 months ago? Yeah.
Now, who would have done a podcast like that?
Maybe if they had like an infectious disease doctor or a general practitioner on.
that'd be a good idea.
I think that's next.
Or a member from a 90s boy band.
Or somebody from a vocal harmony group.
Or a girl that
I'm a permanent member.
or maybe a young lady that Shartan completely struck out with. Who's also a motivational coach.
The jury's still out on that.
No, you lost me. I did. If you guys don't follow us on Twitter, follow us at Bin Podcast. I just shared Clara's last Naked Truth episode, which was really good.
She's awesome, man.
She's something. I'm not saying she's not awesome, but the way she thinks is very different than I would normally approach things. And it was a good.
I legit love that lady. She's like, whenever I'm like down, I have a quick nosy on her page, and it's like, yeah, come on, man, sort yourself out.
I mean, if only we could get her back on the. If only we can get her back on the show, much like Dr. Emmer and Dr. Tobias. If only we could get them back on the show. If only our contacts to these people would get them back on the show.
I would like to show you my message that I had with Clara just earlier today, because she is covering for the next 4 weeks on BBC Radio London. Please check her show out. And then she's quite happy to come on and impart her knowledge upon all of us imbeciles.
And then you got Shartan over there texting his neighbor.
Yeah,
he has wine with every night. Can we please get them on the show?
Yeah, but here's the fucking problem: is that we're doing this on Thursday at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. might I say, and these doctors, they have jobs. They are doctors.
No, they're guests to podcast. That's their job now. We're making so much money from the Bin Podcast. She doesn't have to go to work anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we pay her so much.
Should we just show people how the sausage is made? Behind Shartan right now, where his guitar is a big green room, and we have all our guests in there, and we just pull them out, just pluck them out when we need them. They've got nothing else to do.
It's like the claw machine from Toy Story. The claw. It decides who will go and who will stay.
That's how we do. It's not like we have to make an effort to get people to come on this.
Give me a second. I need to go and get more cigarettes, man.
Get more serious. He's going for a poo.
Thanks for calling them cigarettes. Finally. Jesus Christ. Pine Snake, what up, boy? I see you out there. So Boris has binned it, as they say.
Yeah.
Way to go, Boris. We always believed in you.
Yeah, he's just
What to do?
he's basically Trump with a posh accent. That's all he is.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, that's terrible.
He's just Jeremy Clarkson with Trump hair.
Yeah, 100%. That's a great comparison.
See, I know about you. I know about you people. I know what y'all get down on.
You people.
What you mean, you people?
Oh, what do you people? Oh, Mikey Famine dropping the race card now.
Y'all people over there in the Shire.
As soon as y'all let Golem out, the shit has been downhill since then. I saw the documentary about early English settlers.
To be fair, Essex isn't a shire; it's East Saxony. There you go.
Mid-Atlantic.
It's not fucking Mid-Atlantic.
Oh,
we
boy.
are the gateway to Europe.
So let's do this.
To what?
Europe.
The continent
Yeah,
that they're no longer a part of.
Yeah, we. Come on.
Yeah, you left the continent.
It's not you. It's me.
Just
We're
walk
out.
We're gonna just Brexit our way out of here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and Brexit on out. What are we drinking? What are we smoking? What's going on? We didn't do that part.
You have some toast with your Brexit.
I'm on the My Heart Merlot. Nearly done though.
Where did you get that, at a gift shop?
He went to Merlot UK, and they all sell these bottles.
I went to the Tower of London. I bought me this little teddy bear. It looks like a beefeater and a bottle of wine.
What's a beefeater?
Yeah. And all Kerry got was like my boyfriend went to London and all I got was this like the t-shirt, right?
What's a beefeater? That's a genuine question.
It's a
Google it.
gin.
I'm not Googling anything when you're fucking sitting here talking to me. Tell
A
me what it
beefeater
is.
A beefeater is a ceremonial guard of the Tower of London, whose job is charged with looking after the crown jewels and the grounds.
And they're just called beefeaters? Like that's their actual
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No. It's actually called the Yemen Warders, but yeah, the nickname is Beefeaters.
Why are they called beefeaters? I mean, is it that obvious that they only are allowed to eat steak? Like, tell me more. I'm interested.
Why is a soldier called a soldier?
All right, so
are you
their
No.
name, because I'm fucking good at live Googling shit, is that Yemen Warders of Her Majesty's Royal Palace in the Fortress of Tower of London and members of the Sovereign Bodyguard of the Yemen Guard Extraordinary, properly known as the Beefeaters. Because you don't want to say Yemen Warders of Her Majesty's Royal Palace in the Fortress of Tower of London and members of the Sovereign Bodyguard of the Yemen Guard is Extraordinary every time.
And a lot of them are getting made redundant.
Like, okay, first of all, I don't want a live Google. I want Wayne to tell us a authentic UK story. And Pine Snake says the yeomen of the guard are not beefeaters. So y'all be up here lying.
A beefeater in the modern parlance is a guard of the Tower of London, and they're in charge of looking after the grounds, looking after the ravens, and looking after the crown jewels, most importantly.
Is that the dudes with the big hats?
No, they're Grenadier Guards that look after the Queen.
Okay. See,
Post that and tell whoever told me that I was wrong to go fuck himself.
it's your boyfriend Pine Snake.
Yeah. He sucked my dick before I can do it again.
What the fuck? What
Wow.
are we saying? What is going on right now? Sorry, Pine Snake. I can't. The views and opinions. The views and opinions of Thor Rayan are not those of the Big Podcast. I really got to get those drops recorded.
Do you know what? He's not really Thor. He's more of a Loki.
Yeah, you're fucking right about that, mate.
He says, Pine Snake says, not just the Grenadiers, it's any guards that are on duty.
Yeah, but it's mainly Grenadier Guards that are.
Well, Grenadiers don't make sense to me. What the fuck is a Grenadier? I have so many more questions now that you've told me.
They're different factions within the army.
Well, they grenade.
Pine Snake.
No.
Pine Snake
Okay,
chimes in.
so,
I tried.
no,
Pine Snake chimes in. He says, "I tried, but it was so small it made Trump's mushroom look huge."
that is true. That is true.
He probably got a cold between his teeth.
I'm gonna choke on the small objects.
If you want to know if Pine Snake's lying or not, you have to go to patreon.com/podcast and pay $100.
That is so
This is how
tacky.
low we're going.
It's so
This is how
tacky.
low.
It's so tacky. We gotta get out of that. It's
It
so
is.
tacky.
All right. So the Grenadier Guards is an infantry regiment of the British Army. It can trace its lineage back to blah 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 blah. So that's a regiment. That is not the same thing.
He says he thinks it's
No.
currently Welsh guards.
Yeah, that they select from each different regiment, but it's mainly Grenadier Guards. Fuck's sake! I'm not even representing all of England and all of its history.
Oh
for
yes,
fuck-
you. Oh yes, you are. You shouldn't have lived there.
Oh, dude, you are not in a position to fucking say that after we created you.
All right,
That
right.
is true.
For
Fuck
2
you,
fucking
Asgard.
years.
Fuck you, Asgard, and Mikey. Fuck you from the Shire, you Hobbit motherfucker.
I'm not a hobbit. You're 5'5".
Oh,
I'm
that's-
6 foot. What the
Oh,
fuck?
no,
Who's
they
the hobbit?
all
here?
say-
Jesus
Right.
Christ. His head is way too big for a hobbit.
I
Yeah.
hate you all. I hate you all. I told you something in confidence, and I've been lambasted for it for weeks.
What is it?
The
What is it? What is it? Saruman calls the geezers with a white claw on them.
Uruk-hai.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh,
The Uruk-hai are badasses, though.
Yeah, but they still die.
Yeah, because
Yeah, how
fucking,
you-
because
They
they
still
fucking.
die at the hands of a shortman.
That's because they cheated and they fucking cut the circuit breaker, and then the fucking bad guys couldn't fight anymore. If they would have kept
Like-
the circuit going, the fucking bad guys would have won.
So the biggest flaw in the whole of the Lord of the Rings saga is why not just get the Eagles to take you to fucking Mount Doom?
Well,
There we go.
if
Hold on.
If we're-
Hold on. IMUR. Posted in the chat. They earned their name, the Beef Eaters. Their name because amongst commoners, their pay afforded them more beef than the rest of those in their status. That makes sense to me.
yeah. Keep reading. Scroll down.
That was a lie. Sorry. Oh, son of a bitch. Literally, as I'm reading the words, I see it pop up. I'm like, God damn it. I tried to fucking vouch. I tried to fucking use your information and you led me astray. I apologize, everyone. I spread misinformation. I'm lying
It's
sack
still
of shit.
plausible. It's still plausible.
Yep, it is still plausible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I have to say, whoever said that, his life Googling is better than me because according to fucking Wikipedia, that is correct.
So let's do this. Do we have one more topic, or do we want to take a break and then do the after show?
I just want to say that, like, we passed 101 subscribers.
We did.
I think that is fucking amazing. I want to thank all of you. Please make sure that you're back here next Thursday to catch the show. And I just appreciate it all. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
I think-
Let's do. Everybody, wrap up. Everybody, do your final words. Rotan, I'm sorry I interrupted. I thought you were finished, but there was a lag. Go ahead.
No, Mike, you can start. You can start. You can start. Do your final. I have a bit of a speech before I'm done.
Okay.
So
As we said earlier, during the mid-roll, we will no longer be streaming on Facebook starting January 1. Facebook is doing a lot of bullshit as far as content creators and podcasters and musicians and DJs. They're not treating us right, so there's going to be a mass exodus. We want to give everybody time to find us on YouTube, and find us on Twitch and all that stuff. So we're going to wait until January 1st, and then we will no longer be streaming on Facebook Live because they're fucking twats, as Wayne likes to say.
Thank you.
They're not doing right by us. They don't like their monetization rules are ungodly. 10,000 likes on your page before you can make $1. Come on, man. So there's that. And we will be switching to vMix hopefully next week. So it's going to be a totally different experience for you guys. It's going to look so much nicer. And I have a lot of artists in touch with me, so our artwork is going to be different. It's going to be better. Mo betterer. Ease.
So now that I just ordered 200 fucking stickers of this fucking artwork, you are ordering.
No. For the stream artwork.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
no. We're keeping the mosaic. The mosaic is hot. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Cortez, you got some final thoughts, please?
Yes. Everyone who is of voting age, I recommend that you go out and vote. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend that you guys go out and vote. Whether you realize that the election is important or not, it is, and everyone has their own bias. I challenge you as people to weigh the facts and weigh these things. If anyone would like to have a forum with me about it, you're invited to, because I can give you comprehensive reasons why the things that you may have been conditioned to believe may not be factual. They might be a little bit skewed. I'm open for debating this. The last thing that I'm going to say about it is you can't condemn one person for being a little bit askew when the other person is all the way adjacent. So I'm going to say that. And thank you for the people who continue to show up and support us. We really do appreciate it, whether all of us are here or on time or not. We talk about you guys. And if you don't show up next week, Wayne will bollocks you.
Oh, bollocks you.
Wait,
He'll bollocks you.
Jesus Christ. All right, Wayne.
Right.
What you got?
Firstly, I want to talk to Easyism. Thank you for being here. Really nice to have an authentic artist as our guest. And
I am an artist, you fuck. I'm just a musician, still an artist.
He said authentic, like you weren't.
Yeah, fuck you, Wayne. Fuck out of here.
yeah, I'm an artist too. I can draw.
Nice.
What an asshole. Fuck Wayne.
He's gonna call you Mikey Kravitz.
Wait a minute. I'm sitting here thanking our guest, and you're getting all fucking defensive.
You can't just springboard off of my face to fucking slam dunk the basketball. Damn, just do a layup if you can't get up there. Why you gotta shit on me?
Mike,
I'm going to have an authentic artist. You dick.
Mike, come on. His vocal harmony group failed in 2001, and you're getting offended. Well, come on, what the fuck, dude?
I gotta consider the source. You're right. I gotta consider the source.
Have some fucking decency.
I'll tell you what, if I ever get to Chicago, I am going to kill you till you die.
He's gonna bollocks me, Cortez.
I don't even know what bollocks he means.
Neither do we, but it's funny.
He said, "I will bollocks you."
Yeah. Anyway, sorry for me thanking our illustrious guest.
My bad.
Yeah, dickhead. I'm also going to use Cortez's ending as a launchpad. I'm not an American.
Oh.
I know what is good for America. You need to vote in Joe Biden. As a Brit, we need Joe Biden because Trump's a fucking cunt. Let's face it, he's a clusterfuck of a human.
Yeah.
Just get rid. Just don't
Bollocks.
send him to the bin. We'll have him. We'll fucking have him. Answer my question, cunt. Yeah. Yeah.
Real quick, Wayne.
Yeah.
Pine Snack says, "You heard of teabagging, right, Wayne?"
Yeah. All right. So teabagging is where you lift up the scrotum.
Whoa! It was a yes or no. No need to go into detail.
I'm giving a descriptor.
Oh, now you wanted to be descriptive. That's what a beef eater was. You told me to freaking Google it.
Okay, Oxford.
Oh God.
Oxford.
All right.
Oxford Encyclopedia. Okay.
I feel bad. I'm wearing a Will Ospreay t-shirt. I was talking about teabagging.
I have to go to bed soon, and this is what you're leaving me with. You fucking dick.
Mate,
Vampires sleep.
you wait till the 22nd. I'm teabagging the shit out of you.
While he's
And
asleep in
protecting
bed.
you.
Hashtag me too, motherfucker.
He goes, I was a vampire from Norway.
So, all right, Ace.
Yes.
Where can people find you? Any finishing
Okay.
thoughts and all that good stuff?
Oh yeah, man. Thank you for having me on this. This is a great podcast. I know I lagged in the beginning, but I meant it every word of it. Yeah. Yeah, no, man. This is the kind of vibe I look for. Just let's talk, man. Let's actually talk. Let's not argue and
Yeah.
actually, yeah. This is what it's about. I appreciate this greatly, and thank you for having me on. I'm probably gonna be a loyal viewer from this moving forward.
My man.
And you're always welcome back, Ace.
Thank you. That's
100%.
really appreciate that greatly. Thank you. I can't say thank you enough. Where can you guys find me? I'm at Easeism, so it's Ease ISM on Instagram. That's where I post my art. That's where you'll see my art. If you want to see how I think, just follow me on Twitter on Easeism Works. I'm very brutal, so you're warned. Other than that, what's coming up? Oh, I'm gonna be on Neil's on Monday afternoon.
Do
Be
you
chopping up.
remember?
Yeah. That'll be
That's the
fun.
Canadian 90680 guy,
Yeah,
right?
604.
604.
604.
And other than, I'm actually working on getting my own channel going, getting my own animations going. I've actually taken huge steps to make that possible. And if I just keep going at it within the next month or so, I do see myself being able to post up and sharing it with everybody else, more than just the still pictures you'll see on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Make sure that you come back on the show, and we'll show off some of your artwork next time.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to it.
No, I
Hey,
appreciate it.
it's a pleasure having you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's great talking to people who I can actually talk with and not yell or argue or just.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, we yell and we argue, man.
No, but it's not. I don't know. It's like we actually came to an agreement here. There wasn't. I hate arguments that lead to nowhere, and
Yeah.
just it's a snake eating its tail. We actually came to an agreement, and that's progress.
And
you know?
and if I can fucking blow our own trumpet here, that's one thing that we have all agreed to early on, and that's the only reason that this works is we can argue all we want, but we will also be the first people to admit that we were wrong about something without any qualms, without any fucking ego, or you know what I'm saying. We're not
100%.
we're not none of us are super dyed in the wool about any of our opinions, well, most of our opinions. So if we're wrong about something, we'll take fine, I'm wrong. My friends just told me, and that made sense to me, so yeah, I'm wrong about that.
Yeah,
and then we keep it going because we still love each other. We're still boys, we're still friends at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I take umbrage with that. We're still humans.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent.
Not
Yeah.
all boys in this group dynamic.
Yeah, because I definitely see that missing in. Okay, look, it's social media, so it's apples and oranges, okay?
Yeah.
But there is a certain part of social media that we lost the physical communication that we had growing up on the streets, interacting with each other and sharing. It didn't matter what you believed in. It didn't matter what you thought about. We actually lived as a society. That's missing from a virtual world. Things like this help a lot. I mean, people are speaking. They're sharing and showing that, hey, look, we're real different, man. Like, things are really messed up right now, and we have to find a way to unify so that we can teach and teach to learn, like learn how. Yeah.
Can I push back on that a little?
Oh, here we go. We were almost out of here, guys. We were almost out of here.
Almost.
No. I just want in the sense of no. I think this virtual world has allowed us to explore different avenues that we wouldn't have the opportunity to explore. Like I wouldn't know any of these guys if it weren't for the internet. Anyway.
That's not. See, that's. I missed. I guess I missed on it. The opportunity for prosperity is at hand, and it shouldn't be wasted with platforming something that won't progress our society, our communities, our humanity. Yeah.
Yeah, but I probably walked past Wayne in London like 8 times, but I don't look down when I walk. I look straight ahead.
He looks at eye level. He looks at eye level. Yeah.
Well, I didn't grow up in that world. And again, that's what's this. The opportunity's here. Let's take advantage of it.
Yeah, Wayne doesn't grow. So what I wanted to say is East, really appreciate you being here. It's been a great show. I really liked the discussion that we had. I really liked that we just didn't become that echo chamber. I really love that. I really love that about us. And what I wanted to say, the little speech I'm going to make is the most important words, and everybody needs to learn this, is that I was wrong. In the face of new information, it's very important for all of us to make sure that we are able to say these words. I was wrong.
Yes.
I said that based on the information I had at the time. In the face of new information, I have to change my mind. And I think we all can learn from that. I know that we all have done that on this show. We have done it live, and I appreciate you for it. Wait, final words. Then we're going to go to it after show.
No. As compelling as I was wrong, we need to use the words, I don't know. We need to put our egos down and say, I don't know. So I was wrong and I don't know are the 6 greatest words that we could ever use.
I don't know. No.
6.
All right.
Don't know wrong.
We are going to wrap this up. There's going to be an after show. I'm not going to be in it because I have to go to work. We have to wrap this up. For Cortez, for Mikey, from Wayne, and of course our special guest is. My name is Shorta. Thank you for watching. This has been the Ben Podcast. Peace out.
All point at your Ben Podcast hats. Oh. How does 24 represent Ben?